Oh, okay.
Okay.
Law.
Right. Yeah.
Law.
That music will get me going. Love it.
I need to listen to something more depressing.
More depressing. Why? Who wants to be
Cause,
depressed?
cause I'm depressed.
Because you're what?
I'm depressed.
You're depressed?
I'm doing my Eeyore over here, okay?
Oh. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Here's what you need. I'm a pro at
Uh,
depression. Had it all my life. You need some chocolate. Okay. You need some Monty Python, and you need some Ozzy Osbourne on the stereo.
I
You
don't
will
like
not.
Ozzy.
You
I,
don't
I
like.
listen.
Oh, what a sacrilege!
I listen to Meatloaf.
All right. Well, meatloaf. Then put on your favorite music, favorite rock music that's upbeat.
I listen to
Nothing wrong.
Meatloaf while eating meatloaf and thinking about meatloaf.
Well, see, meatloaf makes you happy, right? Eating meatloaf, right?
It's okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you what a good trick to making meatloaf, and that's to add Heinz 57 to it, to the whole thing before you and mix it in with
Well,
it before you bake it.
Worcestershire sauce. You
Oh
add
no,
Worcestershire sauce.
no.
What do you think the main ingredient of Heinz 57 is?
Oh, it is,
Yeah.
or A1, whichever you prefer. But add a steak sauce. A couple of tablespoons of that to your mixture, and then bake it.
Now the trick is fresh pepper
Fresh pepper.
in the beef.
Man, I haven't ate all day today. You're making me hungry already.
We had lasagna last night, and it was this thick. See
Oh,
this? It was this
yeah.
thick.
Oh, mm,
Roasting pan. The trick with making a good lasagna is to do it in a roasting pan, not a baking
that's how
pan.
I've
You
done
don't want
mine.
all these layers. You
Yeah,
want
did a 13
this.
by 9.
No. You want the
And you
5 inch
make your
depth.
sauce the night before. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
big.
You need the
And
5 inch deep
make your
pan.
ricotta cheese from scratch.
Milk, lemon, salt. How do you make ricotta?
Cottage cheese, cream
Oh,
cheese, and an egg,
that's not
all
ricotta.
at room temperature. Mix it all together.
That's not ricotta. That's probably good. That's not. See, even the cat says that's not ricotta. What was that? Metal?
That was my cauldron. Yeah.
As long as there's no glass there, that stuff
Okay.
breaks.
Okay. Sorry about
It's the
that.
ghost. It's the ghost of Christmas past.
You've come too early. You have to wait a couple months. Ghost of Christmas
No, coal for you.
past.
so like the proper way to make ricotta is to put like a gallon of milk, preferably cream, the freshest you can get, on a low simmer with a salt and citrus.
Really? That's
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Some sort of citric acid and a salt mixed in there.
And then it just.
You'd have it's
How do you keep
slowly
it from
it's
being
slowly
runny? Does it just thicken as it cooks?
thickens. You gotta look how to make ricotta cheese. Look,
Okay, so the recipe I've got comes from Sicily. Sicily. And
It comes from somewhere, but I'm telling you, it doesn't come from Sicily.
but it's a package of just plain cream cheese and small curd cottage cheese and an egg. And you let it all get to room temperature
Okay,
before you
I need,
mix it, and then you refrigerate it overnight. But it's yeah, and the sauce has to be done the day before too.
yeah.
And
Well,
the
the
third trick I
sauce.
learned was take the noodles and put them in boiling water first, but don't cook them all the way. Just like get them soft, and then layer your thing, but don't
Well,
boil them all the way to
the,
the finish.
the trick with the noodles is to buy a fucking noodle maker and make them fresh.
Oh, you've got one of those?
Yeah,
Cool.
they're like $50.
Oh my
Uh,
god, I've never had it with that before.
okay, this is how we will watch this.
It is absolutely gorgeous. But if you're impressed by the appearance, just wait until you take a taste. We'll start with 4 cups of the best whole milk we can find. I also like to add a little bit of heavy cream. And then to our milk and cream, we'll also add some salt. We're going to place this over medium-high heat. And what we're trying to do here is heat this to exactly 195 degrees Fahrenheit. As soon as our mixture gets to 195, we're going to immediately turn off the heat. And we're going to quickly pour in our vinegar. And then
Vinegar.
start stirring in
He
the
uses
vinegar.
vinegar, but you can use
We're going to let this
citrus.
sit untouched for exactly 6 minutes. We will quickly but very carefully ladle that into our strainer. And that's it. We're simply going to let our ricotta drain. And then all we need to do is let this cool down to room temp on the counter and transferring it into the fridge until it's thoroughly chilled before we serve it. Compared to that stuff you get at the store, this is so much better in both taste and texture. Okay, even if you buy one of the fancy expensive ones, this is still going to blow that away. Homemade ricotta is absolutely gorgeous, but if you're impressed by the appearance, just wait until you taste it. We'll start with 4 cups of the best whole milk we can find. I also like to add a little bit of heavy cream. And then
Okay,
to our
it's
milk and
just
cream,
something
we'll
like
also
that.
add some salt.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And it looked like cottage cheese.
Yeah, because it's got the same consistency, but it's not the same thing. That's the thing, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
cottage cheese and ricotta, two different flavors.
Yeah.
So you will
Yeah.
know the difference. And like I don't know how cheap milk is there, but if you can get milk cheap, it's definitely cheaper than buying a little tub of ricotta cheese. Um,
Yeah. Definitely.
and
Yeah.
just letting so like I don't know that amount that he showed there for half that it would be like $9 here,
Mm.
maybe 15 between 9 and 15. Someone's got their motorcycle out,
Yeah. There's a lot of heavy traffic today. I don't know why.
but yeah, uh, fucking ricottas. It's not hard to make. Obviously, you just gotta
True.
pay attention to the temperature
And the
and
ricotta is such an important ingredient too. I mean, if you've got a really good ricotta, then half the battle of having a good lasagna is already done. You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Ricotta.
you want a good mozzarella or something along those lines, a good stretching cheese for the top layer. I like to mix it through as well, but it's a lot harder to make that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to make that. So
I
so
took a cooking class once, and it was so fun because we got to
yeah.
drink different wines as we are learning how to cook. You know, and it was this fun.
You mean you took an unsafe lush class once?
Disguised as an Italian cooking class. Yes, that's what it was. Just fun. Really fun.
Oh,
Uh, and they said one of the biggest mistakes that Americans make when we are doing pasta over here is putting um, too much salt in the water.
you
In
don't
fact,
need to put
most of
salt
the
in the
time,
water.
not to put salt in the water at all if you can refrain from doing so.
Yeah,
That,
it's a wise tale that it makes the water boil faster, but it doesn't.
hmm Yeah,
Yeah,
I found it
so
never did that, but I salt everything. I have this really awesome salt. It's called Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt, and it's 7 different salts all combined into one.
yeah.
Um,
So
we got that.
basically, it's like at the end of the week of grinding up all the salts, they just sweep the floor and put it into a bottle.
Yeah, probably. Himalayan salt and I don't know, some kind of sea salt. I don't know. And then there's a little bit of pepper in there too. So um, I don't know what the hell else is in it, but it's really good.
The,
And it's so good. I will just have that on a salad with no salad dressing,
you,
and that's all I
you know what
want.
the biggest
So I
salt
carry a
scam
little thing of it
ever?
in my Jeep. Huh?
The biggest salt scam ever is kosher salt. You know what kosher salt is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
what makes it
was
kosher?
nothing. The name makes it kosher. They put the word kosher in it to help
Okay.
sell more salt to Jews.
Okay.
Some Jewish guy said, "You know who doesn't buy enough salt? Jews." So he put the word kosher in the front of it.
Kosher in front of it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like kosher's got to do with livestock, like make sure there's no like residual blood or the animal didn't choke to death or anything like that. So
Yeah, they have.
like salt is a stone, and last I checked, you can't get blood from a stone. Like it's a saying.
There is bloodstone. There's some bloodstone,
Yeah,
but
but
it's not really bloodstone.
that's because it's colored red. It's got a reddish color to it. It's not actually got blood in it.
I know. Just say it. Just say it. So what makes a kosher kitchen is that the meat is prepared in one area of the kitchen and only that area.
Yes,
And you
because you
cannot
don't
take
want
the meat
blood
over here to this
contamination.
counter. It has to stay, right here. And that's actually a smart thing to do.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure they have
As-
less cases of salmonella poisoning and so forth.
well,
Uh,
especially the time before antibiotics or not
right,
antibiotics.
right. And the
What's
certain utensils
the
that were reserved just
germicides? Right.
for, the meat preparation. And it was done right here with these utensils, and that was it. You didn't mix them and use that knife again to cut your potatoes over here or whatever, that stayed
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
meat.
yeah.
And that's actually a really smart thing to do.
Yeah. It's also why you're supposed to put meat at the bottom of your fridge.
Oh, so it doesn't drip and
Yeah.
that's
I
smart.
I I, I
I never
used
thought
to
about
have
that.
I used to have my food safe thing. I got it in my 20s.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't remember any of that shit. I slept through the class.
My
I,
refrigerator
I,
has no light inside it, so my stuff is just kind of like everywhere. And the ice maker doesn't work, and sometimes it thinks it has to make ice cubes until the water drips down the back and gets all over everything, and it's a mess. It's a
it's
mess.
probably a gasket. You could probably open that up and take a look. Wow. Raven, don't open it up. Trust me,
No,
don't
no,
open
I,
it
I,
up.
I don't think I'm going to. I might either electrocute myself or fry what's left of the refrigerator. It's probably
That's
over.
nearly impossible to do. That's pretty well rounded technology.
It's really old
The
though.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yes.
I'm saying like fridge tech is like one of those techs that is like it's on point. They've got to do things in manufacturing deliberately to fuck them up. That's why they put all those computers in them now. So
Oh my gosh! Yeah, they've got the refrigerators that will tell you when you're getting low on milk or whatever, and
yeah,
you can even get on your smartphone and look in your refrigerator while you're at the grocery store to see if you need some this, that, or whatever.
just remember that LG is selling that data to insurance companies.
Oh, really? For the
Yeah.
purpose of spying on their clientele?
Well, I'm just saying insurance companies really like that kind of data, but like all kinds of people buy all kinds of weird data about all kinds of people. And LG has been caught selling that data, like recording metrics from your fucking fridge and dryer and things like that because they're smart net 2.0 whatever appliances. and just like,
Hmm.
you never gave him permission. It was in a
And
fine
what do you
print
suppose?
on the box that you never saw. What? It's just fucking. It's a fake economy. It's data collection is the new tulips, but it does have some marketing benefits.
Um, Allstate, I think Allstate Insurance has a thing that you can put on your car that lets them see how fast you drive and check in anytime they want to randomly to see if you're going over the speed limit, if you're driving erratically, or
Yeah.
how much
OnStar has
that
been
is
caught.
just. And they give you a discount if you install this
Yeah,
thing
no,
through.
no, yeah. And the first time you avoid a cat by braking fast, you'll get a bump in your insurance going up. Because
Yeah.
that literally that story is, OnStar was doing this, and some guy found out about it because when he would come home at night, his cat would run out to see him, and he would brake really hard to avoid hitting the thing. So
Mm.
there's like, you have reckless driving. And he gets like an extra $200 on his insurance every year.
See,
Yeah.
that's the scary thing with AI. AI is not able to
Well,
even, you know,
well,
comprehend
yeah.
that sort of thing. And so, if we're
But they
turning
were
all
doing
these
they were
things over
they
to
were
AI, it's just going to be a mess.
it's going to get worse, definitely. But they were doing this shit before AI, so like there
Mm.
was this one guy. They tapped his insurance onto his phone or something, right? Like his automotive insurance tapped into his phone somehow, and he went on a roller coaster, and they put that against his fucking driving
Oh my,
record. It was like,
really?
it's
Oh
like
my God, roller coaster.
just it's just blatant spying, right? It's just
Yes.
blatant spyware at that point. And
Imagine
since
this.
yeah, yeah, it's
It's like,
like,
what is he doing?
yeah,
I bet their instruments were just going crazy. That's.
yeah, but it's
I think it's going to be a nightmare when they get the flying cars going.
they're not going to do the flying cars.
Eventually, they will.
There are too many ravens out there to prevent flying cars to ever be.
And what a mess that's going to be.
Yeah, you'll be there with your Chardonnay.
Riesling.
I don't fucking give a shit. Why?
I program the vehicle where I want to go, and then I pour myself into the glass.
Wine, wine comes in a box like a civilized human being. Oh.
I got this fancy wine cork opener thing that I inherited. It was a hand me down from my cousins. They're very much into wine, uh, wine connoisseurs. They get Wine Magazine, and they have a special cooler that they keep their wine in and all that kind of stuff. Me, I just open the damn shit and drink it, right? Anyway, this thing is so complicated, and it sits on a charger base, and it's about the size of a regular, like, tall flashlight. And
Yeah.
you put the
Okay.
thing over the top of it, and it like it's automated. You press the button on the side, and it's supposed to you put down, and then easily.
Yeah,
Well,
but then the cork shatters and it gets
or the
stuck
whole
in
bottle
there.
ends up tipping over because you're trying to,
It's
in my
it's
case,
too top heavy.
and that's alcohol abuse. Spill it like that. Yeah.
I don't think that word means what you think it means, Raven.
This is my world.
Oh,
It
okay.
does. So,
So I was working on
did you watch
my
anything
outline.
interesting over the weekend?
Did I watch anything over the weekend?
Yeah.
No, I listened to an audiobook I have by Dean Koontz. You know Dean Koontz?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You ever read any Dean Koontz?
A little, but that was a long, long time ago.
Okay.
I can't remember which one it was. My dad had it.
I like Twilight Eyes. I haven't read that one or listened to it in a while, but I like that one. Twilight Eyes is pretty good. I think Twilight Eyes is the one about the circus.
I got into it with somebody on YouTube for a
Did you?
short. Yeah, this the video was all about the Salem witch trials, which was interesting because we were just talking about that Friday, and
Yeah.
they were talking about the land grab that it was, and so on and so forth. And somebody writes in the chat room or in the comments that uh, not all the witches were burned. This lady had a great 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 grandmother that was hung, and most of the ones in Salem were hung, and she was all up on a nitpick.
Yeah.
It's like, well, then somebody commented back about, well, their great 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 grandmother was from Scotland, and they burn them in Scotland. So the author of the video is not entirely wrong, you know. So they chose hanging over here in America, whereas all over Europe they burned them. So
Yeah.
in this thing back and forth
It's
and back
not
and forth.
true. They tied them to a stick with rocks and they dunked them in the lake until they stopped breathing.
Like, well, yeah, they did that too, and that they kind of reenact some of that in the Monty Python, where they, yeah. Either way, the witch, if she sung, she was a witch. She drowned, and
You ever see the movie Season of the Witch with Nicolas Cage?
yes,
I
yes,
assume all the witch trials were exactly like that, without exception. And anyone who disagrees with me is doing it wrong because as a conspiratard, you're only supposed to use movie references.
oh, I guess I like Nicolas Cage. He's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It was. Oh, I can't remember.
he's the actor we deserve. Okay, you were saying.
Um, I can't. I can think of his name here in a minute. Um, he used to be with Fox News, and he wrote a book with another gentleman about the Salem witch trials. And my dad sent it to me last year, and I got about halfway through it. I put it down for a while, and then I'll pick it back up again. Yeah, that shit. It disturbs me. It really. And I went to Salem. I've been there. I walked those streets, and I went to that cemetery where most of those people are buried. And they have a witch history museum right across the street from and the little cemetery is right in the middle of town, and all these other it's kind of grown up all around it and so forth. Most of the buildings have been restored to look exactly like they did in the 1600s. Really
To
kind of
look
cool.
like your indoctrinated belief of what they looked like during witchy times, because that town plays up that history and embellishes it for tourism.
Yeah, true. I mean, there's some places there that are kind of touristy, but then when you get into it, you got to know kind of where to go. Then you have your more serious practitioners and your serious, you know,
You're serious grifters.
no practitioners, I would say. Lori Cabot, who is a really famous
I
witch.
too am a practitioner, and for 1719, I will tell you your future or past or maybe some other story. It must be
$17
specifically that
and
number.
19 cents. All right, all
Specifically.
right. Put it on my tab. Tell me my future. Go.
You will drink that glass of wine.
Okay, now tell me something not
Not
obvious.
this is another 1719. I
Okay,
told you. I told you your future.
okay. All right, tell me something that isn't obvious. Then tell me.
A
What do you
cat
live?
slash raccoon will attack you in the next fortnight.
Well, that's every night. We rampage through here every single night. So that's not fair.
Doesn't
That
matter. I told you the future.
no, I said tell me something that's not obvious.
I
I
didn't
said
say.
I asked you a question. I asked you a question. Where will I be in a year?
You will be sitting in that chair getting attacked by raccoons or cats.
God, I hope not.
Too bad. It's gonna happen.
Too bad it's gonna happen.
I
Right.
I am never wrong.
Yeah. In what world?
This one, maybe that one, or
Maybe
possibly
that
that
one.
one.
That one. That one. That one.
Nah,
I
I
got a
don't know about
groovy.
that one or that one.
I got a
I don't
groovy
know
weird
those two.
skull. You see my groovy weird skull? We have show and tell.
Yeah, sure.
I got it out for the here. Gabriel over here. This is Gabriel. Say hi.
Hey, Gabriel.
And right
Don't
over
kill
here.
Raven.
Okay.
Till
So
we're near the end of the fortnight.
got it out for the quantum show. So, and I have I looked
Yeah,
this up.
I saw your boar's head.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, you were watching? You were
Yeah.
lurking.
I
I
said
didn't know.
hi.
I didn't see you in the chat or anything.
I said hi.
Well, it got knocked over after the show, and part of it broke off. Part of the little thing here broke off. But anyway,
Hey, Ungar. You know where the link is.
hi, Hungar.
Yeah. Yeah. Long time no see. Um, well, they make this really nice stuff. They make this really nice stuff you can get. Called super glue.
Yeah, I've got some. I've got some. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. This is a job. And what was weird, just the top part of this cranium right here was what was sticking up out of the mud, and I dug this up out of the mud, out of a creek that's
Yeah.
right across over there. Yeah, it's a really spooky forest. I'm gonna have to take it and do a YouTube video of it.
You should
Sound weird.
go bone hunting more often. Get yourself a
I have
a stack of skulls.
a bone right here. I found this one when I was like 6 or 7 out in the field. It's like
Sweet.
looks like
I mean,
top of a, I don't know, some type of a leg bone or something. But it's solid rock. And I've got some dinosaur bone too somewhere.
Reuben sandwich. Now, Hungard, does it have the pastrami, the smoked pastrami that's like an inch thick, and then the sauerkraut and the like spicy mustard? Because like it's got to be that.
Oh, a
then
Reuben
toast it.
sandwich.
And then you've got to put it on the grill and get that thing nice and crispy. A grilled Reuben is the best Reuben. Brings out
Come
the
in and
juices
join
in the
us.
meat. Yeah, I don't know. He's eating or something. Hungar's antisocial.
Eat, so eat.
And there's George. Supernatural 90s TV show. Bone Hunter.
Hi, George.
The Bone Hunter. Was the Bone Hunter a TV show?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No. But funny enough that the Bone Hunter. There was a 2003 movie called The Bone Hunter. Oh, is it here? But that Dean Koontz story I listened to last night actually. It's called The Bone Finder. The Bone Farm. Sorry, looking at it now. The Bone Farm. It was about a guy. It was a short story. there's it was a prequel to one of his series about a woman who's an FBI agent or was an FBI agent in the story. I don't know. I haven't done the first one yet. Um, and she and her partner are going to this farm where this guy is to interview him about a missing girl because there's a serial killer called the Mother Hater. Very stupid name. Um, and it turns out like he had a twin brother, and the twin brother showed up, and you're like hearing this backstory as they're interviewing him in his kitchen, and then all shit breaks loose, and there's like a gunfight, and then the partner dies, and she's like hiding upstairs trying to get in touch with the local police to call for backup, and then she has to rescue the hostage because he was the killer.
Mm.
Yeah.
There was a reality show on A&E. I've mentioned it before, called Obscura. It's a shop in somewhere in New York, and one of the
Yeah.
things they do at the shop is they will take your dead pet and
Oh, I've seen that.
bone.
Yeah.
What's that called? Expression,
Yeah.
where they do that. The whole put all the bones and stuff, and they have. What always cracked me up is this this guy who does this. He's just kind of very, you know, it's not bad looking really, at all.
He
But
just smells like formaldehyde.
well, they order these. They custom order these flesh eating beetles, and they
Yeah,
have
I
to keep
saw
them in
that.
a special kind of cage, and they put the stuff in there. Within 2 days, there's no flesh left on whatever you put in there, right? And they're
Yeah.
like, he finds this girl that comes in, and they kind of are like having a little pre-romance thing, and they both do the same thing, and they're both having cocktails over watching their flesh-eating beetles, and like it's just cute. It was just so cute for something so grotesque, and it was just so cute, with the love thing.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, and then they wire the skeletons back together, right? And they put them on like stands or whatever.
Yeah, they do all kinds
Yeah.
of stuff like that. I thought about having that.
Weird shit.
Yeah, most often see that
Raven,
as
Raven, just get the Beatles yourself. Knock a raccoon out and throw it in there.
oh my god, can you imagine how? Ugh.
Yeah, I know. After like a week, you'll have a mountain of raccoon skulls. You
Oh,
you
yeah,
you could make a chair out of them.
I could make a chair out of them. Wouldn't that be unique?
Yeah.
And I would save the tails and make the hats. Ben
You,
Franklin
see,
hats.
you skin them first. So you get the pelts and the tails. That's what you
Yes.
make the hat out of is the pelt. The
Uh-huh.
tail you just leave on, so it's there.
Can you imagine, being a fly on the wall in the French court, and all the ladies in their finery and their little tight little things and big hip hoop, skirting,
Uh,
wearing a coon skin with the tail hanging down hat on their, and they used to wear their hair, really layered up and stuff, Marie Antoinette type.
I don't think they wore the exact same style of hat as say like fucking uh
Yeah, they did because he was
what was
wearing
it?
one, and he was, very much of a socialite. Let's just say he got around really well. And he was always entertaining to the ladies, and they just thought it was a fashion rage. And there's a copy of the letter where he wrote back to George Washington, I assume, or the council, whatever was whatever, and ordered them and asked them to be shipped immediately, post haste. So they were trying to get money out of France, trying to schmooze the king to get money to fund. And yeah, post haste, get those
Yeah.
coonskin hats sent over to win more favor in the court. And how ridiculous they must have looked. I mean, the things are
Yeah.
ridiculous looking anyway, but to put it on someone with all their jewelry and all their lace and hoop
Yeah, I
skirts and
probably wore it
frivolous.
once and then put it in
How
the pile
funny,
of
how absolutely
hats or whatever.
hysterical that would be. Well, French fashion has always been
Fort
kind of
Myers.
questionable, in my opinion. Some of that stuff is like, you wouldn't catch. I wouldn't wear that for all the money in the world. Some of that stuff is
Well,
stupid.
you would wear it for the advertisement poster, the advertisement poster for your coonskin hat store.
Have you seen some of? Have you? I caught a clip last night of some of the fashion that's come out, and it is the most absurd, ridiculous
Oh, there's always
stuff.
insane shit.
I mean, it's more absurd than usual. It it's like abstract art, and it doesn't conform to the shape of the body. It just like protrusions of things all over the place, and like these floppy hats that look like you took a stuffed bunny and just flopped it on your head with like the arms hanging down in front. I mean, it's
Yeah, I've seen weird shit.
like, what the hell? Who in their right mind would even would ever buy that? Plus, would ever leave the house in something like that? I mean, where would you even wear that to? It's ridiculous. It's just getting so absurd. What? You know?
It's not as bad as this if it will load.
Oh, let me
Oh,
share screen for you too.
uh, duh, 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 duh. This was a fashion display.
Oh yeah, that's about as ridiculous as this. Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
yeah,
It's crazy. What the
I
hell?
like how the guy just stops and
It's
walks.
like a oompa loompa. You know,
Yeah.
oompa oompa doopity doo. Got another riddle for you.
Now
Yeah,
imagine what the summer of
weird.
2017 or whatever this was would have been like if this fashion statement had taken off.
Oh dear God! I wonder how much they got paid for going out in public looking so ridiculous.
Probably like a
That
50
is just
bucks.
just crazy. Um,
50 bucks.
I mean, they really honestly think anybody is going to buy that and wear that? I mean, it's just
No, a lot of that stuff is just like, look how edgy I am.
yeah, yeah, true. Okay, so let me pull this up. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. What somebody is doing it for Halloween. Um, just give me a second here. A little slow on Facebook. Here we go. Pam sent this to me. I don't know where she found this, but I sat here and played it 3 or 4 times and laughed my ass off. Okay.
Oompa loompa doopity.
Well, they especially slow today.
Yeah, I've noticed the internet
Post,
is. I've been getting lag a
yeah.
lot all over the
Well, we got
place.
we had some CMEs. So sun belched off some stuff that's messing with everything. So
Yeah, that's real though. It's not going to be like doomsday apocalypse real, but that shit does happen.
oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it does, and it makes people really
Eeyore.
a lot of people really irritable. Really, oh my God, this is so funny. Okay, we get up on the screen. Come on. Okay, now.
Tech support with Raven. It's my favorite time of the show.
It's really slow. got the bottom part of the video,
Yeah.
but here we go. No, it's not. It's not that. It's just really, really slow. Okay, come on now, stop.
Hey,
Okay, now get over here
you have any luck?
to the share screen. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Look. Okay, and share. All right, here we go.
Once it pops up,
All right.
I'm just waiting for it. You're lagging out like no tomorrow.
Now,
Facebook.
I'm not gonna get back to it. Okay, yeah.
Raven's frozen. We lost Raven. Okay. I will have to think of something while we wait for Raven to show back up. We were talking about doing a review of X-Files, the first episode. I'm going to have to see if Raven can get a hold of a copy of that. We were also supposed to start writing short stories. Raven, you just froze. You shut Facebook down. It's not working. Oh, wait, there's the share. Maybe
You didn't see any
we'll
of
get
that?
it this time. No.
Oh,
I'm just getting it now. Press play. Oh, okay, yeah.
To be some kind of man wearing your vanity's underwear? Yes. I'm not afraid of you, you so-called dark conniving. And your silly little guy with your little lightning bolt on your underwear. No.
Just give us candy.
Now go away or I'll punch you a time.
Okay.
No. He's not candy for you. Candy
It's
for
frozen.
me.
It's candy for him. Okay, it's breaking up really badly, Raven.
I don't want to eat no more, and I don't want to talk to you no more. Fuck in the general.
anyway, I thought that was very, very creative.
Yeah. Oh.
Very funny. The reenactment.
Yeah.
Of French
it was
taunting
breaking up pretty
King Arthur
badly,
and
but-
his silly. It's
Yeah, it's Facebook. It's Facebook.
But what a cute idea. You know,
Yeah.
and he even made the wall and had the helmet on and everything.
Yeah.
I just thought that was very
The kids
funny.
had no idea what was going on, though.
No, probably not.
It's too old of a. It's too old of a reference for the youths these days.
They probably don't even know what an elderberry actually is.
Yeah, it's a little red berry.
To say the truth, I didn't either until Monty Python.
Yeah.
Never heard of it before.
I will tell you this though. Your father does smell like them.
Oh, okay. How would you know?
A man knows these things.
A man knows these things.
A man knows these things. Yeah.
Okay, so George is saying that he worked in a Jewish deli.
Yeah, he said that like 15 minutes ago.
Well, I'm just not in chat.
Yeah. Post. Oh, fuck! I'm sorry, I'm spacing. I was mentioning while you were freezing there at the beginning that we were talking about watching the first episode of the X-Files and reviewing it.
Yeah.
Maybe not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. It's Wednesday you do your show, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So Not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, if that's good by you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you get it? Can you get a copy of it, or do you want me to?
I'll try. I
If,
don't know.
if
I'll
you
see.
haven't gotten it by this Wednesday, let me know.
Okay.
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 And I will drop box it or whatever to you.
So you don't have any ghost stories because you don't believe in ghosts, right? This week I'm going to do ghosts. Talk about ghosts, the different types of ghosts, what makes a ghost, all that kind of stuff. And then the second hour, or the second half of not second hour, second half of the show, open up the phone lines and let people call in and tell their ghost stories.
If you want, I can go watch an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark and, and rip that story off.
So you have to have a bona fide ghost encounter, preferably.
Well,
If that or someone close to you.
if Rachel and Renee stay quiet, they they'll never know. It's how
They'll
it's
never.
how lying works.
If you see a ghost, you'll know it. You'll probably freak out. Are you one of these people that um you don't believe in it because you don't want to believe in it because you're afraid that it will scare you really
No, no,
badly and
no.
maybe cause some mental injury?
That's called being gay, and I am super straight.
Okay,
Super straight.
that's not being gay, but anyway. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes, it
you
is.
genuinely do not believe in ghosts. That people do not.
Hey, man, if a ghost walked through that wall right now and said, "Hey, bro, I'm a ghost," I'd be like, "Fuck, that shit's real." But
It's just a person without a body. You just leave your
yeah,
body. This is a meat suit.
yeah,
The you that is you is in this meat suit. Okay, and it
yeah,
leaves the meat suit.
yeah, and becomes non-corporeal and non-existent and outside of the frame of ability to see, interact with, or alter reality in any way, shape, or form, if real. And anyone who says
That is not true.
otherwise is tripping balls, tripping balls.
I'm not tripping balls.
Yeah,
Nope, not at
on
all. No, no,
on
no, no, no. No, they
on,
can't.
on your
You're
whitewash.
still you, just without your shell, but your personality, your everything.
Yeah.
So a ghost, there's a difference between a spirit and a
I
ghost.
know there's subjective meanings that people make up to justify other people not believing in them.
No, no, it's not just
A
okay.
poltergeist is
A
something
spirit.
somebody made up in their head, and it's the only one I believe in.
No, a poltergeist is not something made up in the head.
Yeah, no, that's the
Often,
actual definition of the original one. The original one of
no,
poltergeist.
noisy ghost is the actual definition of poltergeist.
No, the
Noisy
proper
ghost.
it is a medical diagnosis. Poltergeist. It is when somebody's so deeply
No,
convinced
it's
that
not a medical.
it
It
most
has nothing to
certainly used to
do with
be. It
medicine.
most certainly used to be. And it's when somebody so believes in ghosts that they fucking make one up in their own subconscious and it starts haunting them through their own brain.
That's a tulpa.
Well, you could give it all
It's
the
not a
new age
poltergeist.
fucking names you want in the old medical journals. It was
They're not new age.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
not new age. This is old
anything
age.
to do with
This is
Native
old stuff.
Americans is new age.
No, it has nothing to do with that either. No, no, no. Okay, so it's German. The poltergeist is a German term for noisy ghost. All right, that's your where you come in and all your kitchen cabinets are opening and closing, or and shit's flying across the room. Your dinner plates and crashing
I
against the
saw the
wall, and
movie.
your TV's turning on and off, and all that. I mean, there's a lot of
And look,
Hollywood, but there's
that
some
poor girl,
in there's actors.
that poor girl was so haunted by the stories Steven Spielberg put into her mind and possibly her butthole. It killed her.
What? What?
Oh,
Luann?
well, the girl,
The little girl that played
yeah,
Luann?
yeah, yeah. She died, and it was like from some wasting disease. And there's a a rumor going around. It's because she got the uh, a septic rectum from being anally raped by Steven Spielberg.
Are you serious? I've never heard that. That's horrible.
Yeah. But we'll blame Bill Gates and
Oh
like
my
fucking
god.
Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks did it.
Uh,
Poor sweet Tom Hanks never did nothing to nobody. Gets blamed for everything. He was just in his backyard. He just wanted to enjoy his day off. And then there's a fucking femur the dog brings in. And it's like, fucking poor Tom Hanks. Never did nothing to nobody.
really?
He just wanted to grow up and enjoy his day off, and not jump in the volcano.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, poltergeist. Oftentimes, you will have a poltergeist.
He just wanted to go through one
House.
maze. I'm trying to think of different Tom Hanks movies to reference now. We've got like 5. His robot friend in the post-apocalypse. That's a modern one. I'm done. I can't think of any more Tom Hanks movies. If I can, I'll rudely interrupt again. I'm trying to do it without looking any up, right? So I got Big. I got Sword and whatever the dungeon one. Got
What's the one?
Burbs.
What's the one where he goes to Nam? Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Just wanted to have his box of chocolates on his day off while not jumping in a volcano while being big with his robot.
Is he the one that was Sleepless in Seattle? Was it Tom Hanks with what's her name?
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan.
Yeah, he's also got his mail too.
Oh yeah, You've Got Mail.
You've got mail.
When Harry
Met Sally, yeah. I think that was.
Yeah. He's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah. Hey, friend. But I see you, and I see you blocked. Oh, Tom Hanks. He's a real national treasure. Someone's nation. I don't know. Yo, and like, look. He has to go back to that airport after his day off, In Terminal. You never saw Terminal?
No, I didn't see Terminal. I'm trying
Yeah.
to take this. Am I still a moderator?
Yeah, I've already blocked
It's
it.
still showing up on my end, so I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already done.
Right.
It's just lag.
Okay.
Yeah. Terminal was really good. It's such a BS film, right? So
Is it about like an airport terminal, or is it like terminal cancer?
like an airport terminal.
Okay.
But as long as he's not in Philadelphia, we're okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was in that movie too.
Yeah.
I just.
He had the AIDS. He had the grids in Philadelphia.
Well, do you have a scary movie that's your favorite?
I like Ghostbusters.
That's not scary.
It's a romance story.
But it is a story about ghosts. So I mean, okay. So what? Okay, scary.
Hellraiser. Oh no. It needs to seriously be remade because of the timing, like the cinematography timing. But Phantasm. Remember Phantasm?
I don't think I've seen. I might have seen Phantasm.
You've never
Sounds
seen Phantasm? I think
Sounds
it's on Tubi.
Um,
Phantasm.
I like the old Vincent Price remakes of The Pit and the Pendulum,
Okay.
and they're black and white. They used to play them on Saturdays on some movie on one of the networks. I think it was WGN out of Chicago. On Saturday afternoons would have Spooky Theater, and then their Saturday nights they had the Sammy Terry show.
I'm gonna
and he
really
would-
risk a copyright strike now.
okay.
I'm gonna really risk it. But I will do. I will do this again. That way we're not getting it. But I'm just gonna. So Phantasm is about this. Their parents die, right? And they're at the cemetery, and then there's this guy. He's the mortuary, and this boy, yeah, he sneaks in, and I think
This looks
that's the
familiar.
yeah.
I
He
have
thinks
seen this.
yeah. This is like the worst one in the series too. He's the ice cream truck driver.
Hey, you had a dream. Sweet.
Huh.
Yeah. Um. So yeah. This is the one with the silver balls that have the spikes come out and they stick in the head.
You know, Battle Mace?
What?
Battle
No.
Mace?
No. Like so the bad guys in that, right? Like there's the tall man. You saw him, he was walking there. But then he has like these little short dudes that kind of look like the fucking things from Star Wars, like the sand midgets
Oh,
with the black brown robes, and then he has these silver balls that float around, and then like they go after you. They're about the size of a baseball, and they're all chrome and stuff, and then like spikes will come out of them, and then they'll just impale into your head, and then start sucking out your brain goo, and it'll come out a hole in the back. Yeah.
you know about the silver spheres about the size of a basketball that have been recovered.
No, yeah.
They're
People have
real.
been saying, but these are the size of a baseball, and yeah, you keep telling me that, and I keep telling you how they can be faked.
They're not fake. They've done all kinds of tests on these things. There's all
They say, like even that video you were showing me before, the guy says we're going to do tests, not that they had.
No, they have done. They have done. They've got more they're going to do because this
Yeah,
tests that they run leave them with more questions than answers.
yeah. Well, about the fiber optic.
They've already done. They've determined the fiber optic in it. They've done like a CAT scan type.
I don't know. I don't know why a device this big would need fiber optic anything in it.
No, but there's like 3 layers of it. There's like a core.
It doesn't matter. Fiber optic is a signal transferring thing.
Yeah, because
For-
this thing
for
is emitting
long-
signals and
Yes,
receiving them.
But Raven, fiber optic can only send signals in the length of the fiber optic, and you don't need that fast of a speed for something that's
said
this
something-
big.
They said it's something like fiber optic. They don't know what it is. It's similar to. It's not.
Okay. Well,
Fiber
you said fiber
but
optic.
it's. Yeah, that's how. Because we don't have a word to describe what this is. We don't know what it is, but it's similar to fiber optic.
Okay. Do you know how fiber optics work?
No, not a clue.
It's a lens that's really long and flexible, and you shine a light on one end, and there's a receiver on the other end. It's a telecommunications line. Can't be used for anything else. You can't transfer power through it or anything.
So, what is it? Go in a cord in a line?
Yeah,
Is that
it has to.
Run through
It
the
has
line?
to. Not those lines. They tend to use them like for the trunks that go across the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are big fiber optic cords that go from like North America to Europe,
See,
and
they don't
they
even need
sit on.
that. Tesla did the whole,
Yeah, no, the Tesla thing
lots of
doesn't work.
entanglement
Yeah, but
and
that
0
shit's
point energy. You
bullshit.
don't need that. No, it isn't
But
bullshit.
yeah, because if it worked, people would use it, and it's like
No,
that.
it's
There,
not because of
there,
that. It's
there's that
because
thing. No, there's that thing where you could like put enough electricity in the air to like power a light bulb. That's what you're referring to. The problem is to do that at large scales, you'd have to put so much energy in the air that you would be killing people.
no, no more than
Yes,
the soup of the crap we live in with the 5G and the Wi-Fi and the
that
stuff we got
doesn't
now.
put electricity in the air. That does not put raw current.
Oh, it just puts
into the air.
radiation in the air, which is worse.
So
Electricity,
does the
radiation.
sky. Wrong. Radiation is the word you use scientifically for the vibrations. Everything is radioactive.
No, it's unhealthy.
Everything. Wrong kind of radiation. Potatoes are fucking radioactive. That tree behind you is radioactive. You're radioactive. But you're not radioactive to the point of being like lethal. Everything is radiation. Everything radiates. That's why you see your fucking
Then
vibes
how
and shit.
is it people could get cancer if we're so radiated? Wouldn't be able to grow.
Because it's the wrong kind of radiation.
Well, what other kind of radiation is there?
Millions. All kinds.
Solar radiation, okay. And then what? Never heard of human radiation.
You are vibrating right now.
We produce electricity. We are electric, and that's your whole spinal, all your nerves,
Yeah,
the whole central nervous
electricity is
system
a form of
is
radiation. It's all radiating. All of it. Everything. That stupid white pumpkin you got there is radiating. That cauldron you have is radiating.
My pumpkin is not stupid. Don't listen to him. He's an ass.
Yeah, it's all lumpy and flat and weird looking. It's like a pumpkin.
It's called a Hubbard. It is called a Hubbard pumpkin. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and you know why we have the holiday of carving jack-o'-lanterns and smashing pumpkins. It is a time-honored Knoll tradition because when the Pilgrims first got here, they were the only thing you could eat. Literally, it was pumpkin morning, noon, and night, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
They most often use gourds and squash for the jack-o'-lanterns.
What are types of pumpkin?
Just saying.
Yeah.
Just
You don't
saying.
you don't there's nothing better tasting than a pumpkin. But if it was the
Sometimes
only thing you had to eat,
or even carved.
fuck Titan. Fuck turnips. Turnips are evil. Full turnip genocide right now. You said we should get rid of the mosquitoes because you don't know what the turnips need to go. Turnips need to go. They are minus useless. They are more than they are malicious.
Yeah, we're gonna have
fuck turnips. Now I want some
put that on a t-shirt. That's what we need on a t-shirt.
No, because somebody will do it. Somebody
Yeah.
will take it literally and fuck a turnip, and I don't want to be responsible for that. You hear that out there? Do not fuck a turnip. Fuck turnips. Do not fuck a turnip.
Oh God, this conversation
You will
really
you'll
went
be
downhill.
spiritually worse off than the guy with the glass jar.
Oh my God, I had forgotten about that.
I win. I win. I
Thanks for
win.
that. You win. That was one of the most horrific, uncomfortable things I've ever seen in my life, and I never want to see another thing that would come close to that. That was just stink
One
bug.
man, one jar. You do your own research. Just
That is, I mean,
know
what,
that it is far worse than goatsy.
George? Have you seen this? Do you know what he's talking about?
I
Has he
think
seen
George
it?
was here. I think George was here when we made you watch
I
it.
think he was.
Ah,
That was that was horrific.
horrific.
Yeah, definitely horrific.
I also want to know how long has your pumpkin been a member of the clan?
The Klan. Why do you say he's a member of the Klan?
He's all wearing white and shit.
Oh, these are really cool. I like the white pumpkins. So I've got like these black studs. So I'm gonna go down and I've got some glitter and some little things there and just get him all heavy metaled out.
You need to carve them traditionally.
These really are not that great for carving. They stink. They smell bad. They really do. They're pretty to look at. They're. I don't know. I can't imagine eating one. I suppose people do, but I wouldn't. But
You
yeah,
boil it until it doesn't
I
smell
did cut
anymore.
one out one year. I got Martha Stewart Living magazine, and she had all around the side of this thing cut out little triangles, and had like some little dots in it, but just went a band all the way around it. It took me hours and hours and hours to do it because their flesh is real thick
Yeah.
and it stunk so
See,
bad.
the trick is to hire about 3 dozen young women that are filled with a homemaker pep and vinegar and get paid like above minimum wage, so they're more than glad to
Sit and
sit
carve.
there and carve a pumpkin for hours.
I thought maybe hour
See,
tops was
it's
going to take me.
it's
Oh my gosh, it was all day.
it's the
Jeez.
trick of being Martha Stewart.
Yeah, you have your staff do all the grunt work for you. You just have to come up with the ideas and then let everybody else
Oh
do
no,
the
no,
grunt
they come
work.
up with the ideas too.
And yeah, I like Martha Stewart. I've always liked Martha Stewart. You know, just like she's like the go-to for uh, women who didn't have.
Prison recipes.
No, I knew you were gonna say something like that. No, for those that maybe didn't grow up with a grandmother and have a grandmother to learn this kind of stuff. If we get a coronal mass ejection that wipes out all the
That's not
computers
gonna
and
happen.
takes us down, you're gonna have to know how to do stuff from the old way. You're gonna have to know how to plant things, grow things in a garden, how to peel an apple, and what to do to make a pie. Everything. I mean, just everything. Know when to trim and prune, and where to trim and prune on a plant.
You, you
Uh,
see, you see,
how to dig stuff up and store it in your cellar for the winter, and then bring it back out and when to plant it again. All that kind of stuff is Martha Stewart. You know.
you see. The trick for when the apocalypse comes is not to learn all that stuff. It's to understand how slavery works.
you're, you're hopeless. Don't ask me why I drink, folks. Don't ask me why I drink. Ah,
It's got
you know.
nothing to do with one man, one jar,
Huh.
and all that blood.
Oh, that was so bad.
Oh, it was so disgusting.
Terribly disgusting. Um,
But I think I get bonus points for making my mom watch it.
You made your mother watch it? Oh no! What did she do? What was her
I've
reaction?
told you this story before.
Yeah.
We were at my nephew's 10th birthday, right? Something like a 9th, 10th birthday, somewhere around there. And
What made you
she
think of that to show her your
okay,
nephew?
they were all talking about Two Girls, One Cup, and it's like that shit's been scrubbed from the internet, and it's so fucking fake anyway. Here, you want to watch this? And I grabbed her cell phone, and one guy, one jar, and I handed it to her, and she watched. Ew. And her reaction was about as half as bad as yours is, because my mom's a fucking degenerate.
I
uh,
guess.
well, she's a Maury Povich fan, right? So, Maury.
And she raised you, so yeah, she's got to be. Some of that stuff you just kind of get callous to, right?
Yep. Uh, well, I learned it from somewhere.
Runs in the genes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
You have a
cesspool
brother, right?
degenerates. Yes.
Is he degenerate too, like you?
That's where the nephew comes from.
That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty bad. He's like mentally 12 though. He still wants to play with his GI Joes and
Oh, now come on.
yeah, he's one of those nerds.
So yeah. So he and his son get along really well, right?
Well, that
Like
was
GI
like
stuff.
that was like 17 years ago. So
Oh, I didn't realize that
uh,
man was that old.
yeah. I'm
So,
fucking 40, Raven. I know I look like a spring 22-year-old, but I'm 40.
I'm 46.
Yeah. 30 years ago.
Oh, if you were closer.
I win. Oh,
Right,
but
I remember
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Did you get any writing done over the weekend? We were supposed to do. I didn't check.
No, I did not.
No.
I did not get any
Bad
writing
Raven.
done
Bad.
with late. It was a late night, Saturday night, and yeah, yesterday was a whirlwind. Things done, and I've had to do some grave digging, so that's bad.
You see, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to like put their bodies in the bin with the flesh-eating beetles.
I'm fresh out of flesh-eating beetles, so to speak. So
We discussed this already. You,
I
you
have
need
to
the flesh-eating beetles. That way you can make your skull throne.
my
A
skull
couple of cat
thrown
skulls is fine.
cat skulls.
Cat skulls, raccoon
That's
skulls, boar skulls,
that's
people skulls. It's all the same.
uh, did did you ever hear of that? Uh, I think he put it in the New York. What's the airport in the basement? Where he was taking cadavers. This artist was taking cadavers and like taking people and thinly slicing them and then displaying them.
Yeah, people were donating their bodies to this exhibit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
he
they were
did all
doing
kinds
like,
of bizarre things like that and showing the human body and all of it. And it was meant to. I understand where he's coming from, but it was still gross nonetheless.
yeah, incredibly gross. The
Just
exhibit
the
was,
miracle of what the human body is and what the human body can do. And so, you really got to see how, you know, things worked in there and because it was just laid bare. And he did them in several different ways. And I totally forget why now I brought that up.
We were talking about you making a skull throne
Oh, the
chair.
skulls. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
I did some things with the bones and stuff, and I used to get really squeamish about that sort of thing. And after
Hey,
living here,
Rachel.
having to bury so many of them, I don't anymore. I guess I'm getting callous to it.
I tell you, you need to start skinning them, selling
Um,
the fur, and you need to get some of those beetles that eat the flesh, so you can
Now,
have
I could
the
do that with raccoons because I'm not emotionally involved really with the raccoons, other than anger and frustration. But I love each and every one of them. They're all different. They all have their own different personalities. They're every bit, um, unique individual, just as a person is.
yeah.
Some of them are assholes, but most of them are not.
Those ones you named Justin.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Uh,
So, um,
the yeah. So
hi, Rachel.
yeah, the I got an outline done. 'Cause I like to outline. So I'll share that with you. You can like say this is stupid. Don't write this.
There's another. Did you get that other one band kicked off? There's two of them.
Yeah. I've already.
Very similar.
I also
Okay,
I
they're
also
still
stopped
showing on mine. I just
streaming
wanted to make
on.
sure.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't.
Is that on?
Yeah, it's on Kick. I stopped streaming on Kick just now too as well. So
So what is that? These guys that they say that they can get you three
it's a
thousand
scam.
followers.
It's called a scam.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, how would they even do that?
How they would take your money, and then if you're lucky, they'll set up a bot farm.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
get it now.
So they would have like 300 or 3,000 cell phones, or like maybe 30 cell phones with 100 accounts
A
each or
picture of
something
one of
like
those
that.
bottoms. Okay,
Yeah, and they were
and so
just
they
like,
tune them all to your channel, so that you get all these hits
but they're
and
not real.
subscribers and all this stuff. And then
A-
you can
and
get
that
okay.
and that's if they do anything at all.
Most of the time, they just take your money and you never hear from them again, right?
Yeah, well, I'm guessing so. This the word on the street. I would never give anyone money for views. So
How
you
much do
know,
they charge? Do you know?
well, the one guy said 1,500 there. So
$1,500? What?
some are as low as 100. Some are up there, but
Fifteen
it's
hundred? I better have a contract, have it in writing with
I'll,
a stamp on
I'll
it or some shit. I don't know. That's crazy.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you better sell me a hectare of land in Scotland with a peerage title attached to it for $1,500. Well, you remember that was a gag gift that was going around for a while. Um, the titles, Scotland or whatever. You'd be a lord.
Mm.
Yeah,
What about?
it was total BS.
Oh,
You'd have the official right to call yourself lord or lady because you own a tree in Scotland.
oh,
It was a gag gift you could buy, but
oh. Okay.
you know they advertised it as if it was real
Mm-hmm.
because like when it first came out, it started off like a gag, but then you start like removing a word from your ad copy here and substituting a phrase there. And next thing you know, you're saying it's a real thing.
They have
Uh,
evidence of some type of a nuclear weapon being used in
that's
Scotland
a
way, way, way back in the day. 'Cause they've got some
That's a-
castles and some forts that have what's called vitrification, where the stone has melted and then re-hardened again. And the only thing that we know of that will melt rock like that is a nuclear blast.
No, I have to look into that.
The heat of a nuclear blast. Yeah.
Well, there's
That's
there's there's magma that does that. So, but I don't think there are any volcanoes in Scotland.
no.
But there are um, hot springs, and that sometimes happens around those.
No.
So
It melts the rock. It's called
yeah,
vitrification.
yeah. I'm,
It
I'm
has to
talking
get,
about things that
I can't
melt
remember how
rock.
many degrees. Yeah, so they're like, there's it's got like one of their pagan gods was named Lu, and there was this spear that Lu carried, and it, for all intents and purposes, shot out this like a plasma, but they called it a lightning bolt, and Lu
Yeah,
came.
well, because that's what a lightning bolt is.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess it
Plasma.
is. Um, so ancient alien.
That's a massive step there, Raven. Massive step.
Well, explain it to me then, Lucy, because I don't see any other way.
Well, because
Dude
you
can
don't see
have
another.
a dude can have a plasma weapon that vitrifies stone. Explain it to me. Mansplain.
Someone went to Taco Bell. That's a more rational explanation. Like, fuck, man. Because I can't explain it off the top of my head doesn't mean it's a fucking ancient alien.
Uh,
Batman's real. It's like my fucking porn career all over again, Raven.
yeah, Batman could be real in a parallel reality.
Yeah, I put some
And lately, you
parallel
know how does art imitate life or does life imitate art? There's plenty of
both.
examples for that sort of thing. So,
Both.
hey, Batman could be real.
There were a bunch of retards that were dressing up in costumes and trying to fight crime before one guy got a little too aggressive or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
Just oh, I got his ass kicked. Then there was like some other scandal. You can look this up, real life Batman or whatever.
Okay. Real life Batman.
Yeah. Oh, add, even add to list, send. Okay, I sent you the link to my outline that I was working on Readseed there. So I like scroll. I gotta go through it and see if there's any like continuity issues,
Okay.
and then I'll start. And then I'll start writing it. Don't worry about it right now. You can look it up later.
Okay.
It's the workspace, right? I don't know if you're gonna use that workspace you created the other day when I was showing you how to do
Yeah.
that, or create a new one.
Yeah.
If you create a
The
new one,
routine.
just you can create as many of those as you want. Just hit the plus button, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh, we got a half hour to kill. So I just had a thought too. Fuck, man. Are you going to continue that story for the Halloween thing, or do you want to do a different one?
I'm gonna do a different one for the Halloween one, but I think I'm gonna keep that story. The
Yeah,
the Taylor
and
Bastards. Yeah.
and plug away at it slowly.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the bones of it, and I think I can build upon that.
Yeah. So
Was
try to have a full rough manuscript. My goal is by the 31st.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're under a deadline because you have a goal by the end of the year. So I got to push you to
No,
make sure that you make that happen.
I'm saying we should both finish this Halloween spooky story thing by Halloween.
Oh well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if
Well,
you
the
want to be held
momentum
to
is
that as
there
well.
because after that, it's just kind of like
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. After that, we're into November. And you know
Yeah,
what November is?
Thanksgiving.
No. It's Naughty
What?
November.
Naughty November. Yeah, it's also Quantum Fest on
Yeah.
November. Naughty November. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, God help me.
Remember, we have some simple rules with Naughty November. Nothing that will get you banned on Amazon, and no dick girls.
What is a dick girl? Is it literally like what I think it is?
A girl with a dick.
Oh, okay, dick girl. Okay, okay, gotcha. Some of these terms are a little. I guess I'm showing my
Raven,
age.
look down. Do you see a penis or not?
No, 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 no.
then, then you are not a dick girl. The answer was yes.
My God.
Uh,
Oh no. I had a story that I had started back in school, and somewhere in that studio, and I spent an hour looking in there. I'll find it. I thought I might even resurrect that one. Um, had a lot of fun writing it too. I remember um,
yeah.
I we had this persimmon tree where when I grew up, two of them, and a persimmon looks like a miniature little orange pumpkin, and it has seeds in it and everything. Oh, they're
Yeah.
nasty when you step on them. You can slip and fall. Actually, they're kind of dangerous, and they're really nasty when they get in the car. But
You know that from first-hand experience.
yeah, somebody said you can make a pie out of them, and I can't imagine it tasting good. But so I never
With
pursued that.
enough
Cinnamon,
synonym, with enough synonyms, anything will taste good.
persimmon, and cinnamon. Yeah, say that 10 times fast. Right. Um,
Synonym. Fuck, my tongue does not want to say that word.
have another glass of wine.
Another. I haven't had one. I don't think I've had wine in over 15 years.
So these persimmons would be falling around, and I just remember they had a funny. It wasn't really a stink. It was there's an odor. Um,
They
to me, it was
smell.
like the, the smells of fall. They do, but it's not really too offensive. Um, and
Is
the
it
tree's
like
just oh,
pumpkin spice?
absolutely enchanted.
Pumpkin spice. The true
No,
smell
but
of
it has a. Uh,
you know, you know.
we would.
I want a pumpkin spice cologne. I think my goal of getting a harem.
Oh, what a chick magnet you're gonna be!
Yeah, I think my goal of getting a
Pumpkin
harem would
spice
be
cologne for men.
yeah.
Oh God!
It's like fuck
Oh,
all this
hold me back.
fuck all this testosterone or pheromone
Pheromone.
clones. Just pumpkin fucking spice. Put some pumpkin spice on your dick, and the women will be all over it. I'm just saying, you know.
Okay, well, good luck to you. Hope it works out for you.
Yeah, it's my plan for the degenerate years of my life. It's my
Which are
plan for my
starting now.
naughty November story.
There you go.
Pumpkin spice lust. Uh,
What's your favorite
oh.
season? Is fall your favorite season?
Sitting.
Hmm?
My favorite season is sitting. I like to sit.
Sitting is not a season.
I like I
What is your
like the
favorite season?
appearance. I like the appearance of summer, but the temperature of early fall. If we could get like
Yeah.
the heat of early fall all year round, but with like the clear skies and the chirping birds of summer mixed together, that would be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Not spring with all those fucking pollen everywhere, and
Oh
I
my
don't really
god.
suffer from that, but I being a man, I know empathy, uh, and and I feel for other people because of that. Your phone got a beep.
Yeah. Squawking at me.
Yeah, you got a text message. Pay attention to Facebook.
I
Look,
used to be able to pop the battery out of the thing to have it shut up, but you can't do that
yeah.
with phones anymore.
Hey, Renee's here.
Hi, Renee.
Uh, I'm trying to corrupt Raven right now. It's my goal. Uh, we're gonna get her to write a horror story for the summer for Halloween, and then in November she's gonna write some like I don't know fetish erotica or something.
Bigfoot erotica.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
yeah.
That. No.
you're gonna write Bigfoot does Dallas.
I don't think so. And it's probably already been done anyway.
Who cares? The
Well,
kind of people that buy that shit will buy it twice.
well, I don't know. Dogman's all the rage right now, you know.
Is Dogman all the rage in the freaking weirdos who buy fucking cryptid pornography?
I haven't checked that out. But
Well,
about every podcaster is talking about the Dogman these days. Yeah,
do I need to open up Amazon Books? Amazon
yeah.
Books.
See if there's anything in there about Dogman.
Yeah,
There
we
probably
will.
is
We will.
now, but
We're going down this rabbit hole again. Look at all this crap here. Like
okay.
fucking Dogman erotica.
Is there Dogman erotica? Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Everything's Dogman these days.
Yeah,
There, I'll
there's
talk about it.
look. There's some fucking breeder crap.
Mm.
I think some of this shit will get me banned, but like I put like a dog. It's just this is the closest you're getting right here.
Wow. I mean, it's
This
just
guy's got a collar on. This guy's got a collar on.
a dog trainer and the werewolf. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Ah,
I'm gonna go
that's
lowest price.
wrong.
I'm gonna go lowest price. So when you go lowest price,
This
there's
is degenerate.
there's like look at the price on this free ebook digital download, right? You can just download this right now for free of charge. Karen's boy. So
Paperback writer. Remember that Beatles song? I'm gonna
no,
be a smut writer. Yeah, there's a Beatles song. Paperback writer.
yeah,
Paperback writer, writer.
Bigfoot. There's already yes, Renee. We know there's already Bigfoot erotica. There's pages and pages and pages of Bigfoot erotica that you can buy on Amazon. What I
And
want
Jeff's
Raven to
trying to get
do,
me to write some. And I'm
I'm
like,
trying to get Raven to write some and publish it
I was
under
I
her
don't
pen
know
name.
anything about writing smut. I was a good little Catholic girl growing up. I don't know these things. I just
Trust me, I can guide
I've
you
never
down
even
that
sat
path
there
of
and I've
corruption.
never even watched a porno from beginning to end.
Nobody's watched a porno from beginning to end. That's the point, Raven.
I've never really watched one. There was one on in the room when I would walk through to go to the refrigerator and I would go back upstairs. But it's just not. This did not interest me, and the goofy music they play is just
Well, there's no music in literature.
corny.
Yes, that's the point. Bow, chicka, chicka, bow, bow.
It's just, yeah, not.
I know you've written smut. I've made you read it. Or I know you've read smut. I've made you read it.
Well, just that one. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that detailed or anything,
You don't need to be super detailed.
And
Matter of fact, being overly detailed ruins it for some people. All you need to do is have your Bigfoot and your lady, and they have to meet, and then do it. And then something has to happen, and then they do it again, and then something else has to happen, and then they do it with different people, and then they realize that they really want to be doing it with each other. The end.
okay.
Maybe they do it again before the end. It doesn't matter. Leave room open for a sequel. Because if you sell more than 1,000 copies, well, you've made quite a bit of money. It's like $3,000-$4,000.
I could handle that. I could definitely use that.
Well, 1 second, I gotta answer this.
Oh, well, maybe I'll give it a whirl. Who knows? I just don't fancy myself as a smut writer, but who knows? I might have a knack for it.
Yeah, look, it doesn't have to be long, and like the people that buy that shit buy it. So if you're looking for cash, put your morals over there. Or put your
Okay,
Bigfoot on the
your
table.
morals at the door.
And put your Bigfoot on the table.
Put your big foot on the table. Okay. All right. Well, all right.
Obviously, it doesn't have to be Bigfoot. It could be a werewolf. You're more likely to sell if it's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Which is like a type of dog boy.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
I enjoy fall and spring the most. Rachel trying to switch the topic.
What you say? Oh yes. I enjoy fall and spring the most too. Yes.
Yes. Oh.
I don't mind. Well, winter did get kind of brutal around here with no heat. It was really bad as I couldn't drive my Jeep up the hill and come to the house. So when I had to go grocery shopping, I had to take I took a piece of luggage with a handle on it, long handle, and the wheels, and the wheels broke off. So I drug it up the hill. And I would have to make several different, several trips to get everything up the hill. And it's a steep hill. And then after you get to the top of it, then I'm way in the back. So that took all day. And I was thoroughly exhausted. That's all I got done that day was just going to the grocery store. That's
you see,
but
look,
winter's cool.
if you wrote the smut last year like I told you to, you'd probably be able to afford to have delivery. So if you started writing the smut last year like I told you to, you'd probably be able to afford delivery.
Oh, they won't come up the hill. I had to do that when my Jeep was in the shop for a week back in May, and I ordered. They wouldn't come up the hill. I still had to go down there. Only this time, it was harder to drag the suitcase with the stuff in it up the hill because there wasn't a sheet of ice. That's where the sheet of ice was kind of nice. It slid very easily. It was just me. I had to keep balance, keep from sliding back down the hill. Oh yeah, they won't come up the hill. So they didn't
That's
get a tip.
bullshit.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you should have also made a complaint on
I did.
the app
I did.
because they're supposed to deliver to the doors, like skip the dish or
Yep.
whatever, or
Yep.
not skip the dish,
Well,
Instacart or whatever.
my hill is a beast, and it is. They were afraid because you can't see where it levels off. I mean, all you see is straight up from the bottom. You don't see where it levels off
So
and
what?
anything up here. It's like a roller coaster. When you're going up the great big thing, that's exactly what it's like, and it's steep,
Don't speed up the hill.
and people are afraid to
Yeah.
go up it. And first couple times I was too. But then I thought, you know what? I've not had one trick or treater in the 10 years I've been here. That hill has saved me from trick or treaters, from people, going door to door, wanting to give me little brochures about God and stuff. And I don't, no holy rollers, no soliciting whatsoever, not once.
What? No, you don't get the Mormons. The
Not
Mormons are the
anymore.
best, man.
I used to get them when I did not live on top of this hill, but they were kind of fun to
Yeah.
mess with.
You gotta like quickly have the police tape right by the door, so when they come, it's just like hanging there, and then there's like a chalk outline, uh, like like on the
I
floor, like beside the door.
I answered the door one time in my witch's cape. I had some fun with them that day. It was kind of funny.
Yeah. Have you heard of the word of Satan? That's what you do. Is you like print up like 5 or 6 like trifold. You know what a trifold is, right? It's like a
Yes.
fold. Yeah. You mock up a pamphlet for the Greater Church of Satan.
Here, I have a brochure for you too. Here.
Yes. Entrance requires just one child sacrifice per person. In fine print.
Or a chicken. Whichever you got handy.
No. It's got to be super gruesome. No easy outs. It's child sacrifice only. If you want to move up in the organization, more child sacrifices.
Oh my god.
You better have a big family. You're gonna be needing to sacrifice them a lot.
So what are your thoughts on this 3-eye atlas?
I think
What do
it's
you think this is?
I think it's a rock that probably got hit by another rock, which is normal, and is slowly tumbling in our vague direction, and will
But it
probably
has
burn up if
propulsion.
it goes.
It
It
has
does
propulsion.
not have propulsion.
Yes, it does have propulsion.
How do you know that? Who told you that? And what crack pipe are they smoking from? It
It was
does
one of the
not
science.
have. Yeah, it
Yes,
does not
it
have
can speed
propulsion.
up and it can slow down.
Do you know that?
I do not personally have a rocket where I have went up into space and observed this with my own 2 eyes. No.
With even a telescope, I do not think it's if it changed trajectory or anything, it's because it got hit by another rock. What happens? There are a lot of
Yeah, but
rocks
it
up
hasn't
there.
collided with anything.
Are you sure about that?
Well, according to sources like NASA and so forth. And NASA, they're not going to always tell you everything.
Well, they have to see it to tell you it.
Well, yeah, but the Harvard professor Ave Loeb does it is under intelligent control. Now that doesn't mean that there's a, but it's under intelligent control. So it could be an AI, could be a robotic type, you know, humanoid thing, or there could be biological somewhere.
I think
Not
it's just a
sure,
rock.
but
I'm pretty sure it's just a rock. I'm
yeah, but this thing went like a supernova, and it expanded like a, like Transformers. It kind of and it doubled in size
you
over
you
12
you
hours.
show me where that article comes from later. I
I
don't
will.
think it's real.
I will.
Looks like
It not only did that, but
I'm
it got up to 3,000 degrees Celsius in its center. This 12-hour period, the thing went from a 4 point something to an 8 point something in width.
what do you
And,
mean
and it's
you
got
look like
radio
you're
signals
banned?
that it's receiving and giving.
Why sorry? What?
What's that?
Oh,
Looks
looks
like
like
I'm
I'm
behind us live.
oh, okay, okay. Behind on this live.
I don't know. I can't see the chat.
Behind. My dyslexia is bugging me. I thought you said banned.
Oh, she says we haven't had any solicitors since the ghost and sign went up next to the alien. Cool.
Oh,
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
yeah. Well, definitely if you're using that stuff to keep weirdos from knocking on your door, that's a good thing.
Hmm.
What the fuck? Uh, sorry, I got distracted for a minute there. Um, they apparently are making a sequel to the Black Phone. Did you see the Black Phone?
No, what is that about?
The Black Phone came out 4 years ago. It's a
I've never
movie.
heard of the black phone.
It was actually a book by what does he go by? Joe Hill. Joe Hill is one of Stephen King's kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he wrote a bunch of graphic novels, and some of them have been turned into movies and TV shows. But the Black Phone is about a child abductor. It's a horror film, right? And there's this guy, and he's got like this mask, and it's all creepy. And he abducts these kids, and then he abducts this one, and he's being visited by the ghosts of the previous abducted kid, and they help him escape.
Mm, cool.
And I can't remember if he does at the end or not. You should watch it if you can find it. It's a good little horror film, little suspense horror film.
Hmm.
And there's no underage gangbang like his father would have put in the film. You ever read it?
It.
It?
I know of it, but I never read it.
Yeah. Oh, in the book, there's a scene where they all take turns on the one girl.
Degenerate. Do you read anything else other than smut?
This was Stephen King.
I know Stephen King's smut. So smut.
I've
Dude,
actually never read it. I just looked up a list of all the most disgusting things Stephen King put in a book, and like this very popular
then you put it on your wish list, right?
no, it's like stuff not to do. What Stephen King does. No, you don't need a scene with a postman raping an 8-year-old kid. You don't
No,
need that scene.
no, no. Good God.
You don't need the 12-year-old gangbang. You don't need you don't need
He wrote
the
that stuff.
he when he was doing cocaine, he wrote a lot of fucking Weird shit. Don't
Those
get me
are-
wrong. I'm pro reading some Stephen King. Just know that there's some stories and scenes you need to skip over.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's sick. I didn't think
Yeah.
he was a sicko.
He was a school teacher.
Okay.
That's a
Mm.
rule of thumb. School teachers are fucking people you don't want around kids. Always.
And that's exactly their job is to educate the kids. So what a
Yeah. The best
what
thing you can do with school teachers is not allow them around children.
just homeschool them on the computer?
Maybe not the computer. I don't know. Homeschool them far away from the teachers. Safest place for the kids is far away from the teachers. Rule number 74. I don't know.
Now to go back to having the nuns teach. That'll put the fear of God in you.
Did you watch that video I sent you from the second story? The one
I
with
didn't know you
the
sent me.
I
No.
sent you two videos the other night when we were talking. Remember we were talking? I said the two
Yeah.
redheaded women.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I forgot
yeah.
about them. No, I haven't seen them yet. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
watch
you
them.
can scroll up. The first one, I sent you by the channel second story, the second story or whatever.
Yeah.
It's worth a watch.
Okay.
You want some shit to be angry about that isn't fucking fake?
I don't want to be angry. I don't look for things to be angry at.
You're angry about space aliens and invading flying saucers, and Bigfoot abducting and doing things to native women 100,000 years ago,
It still goes on, I guess.
and the lizard men in their Akashic records or whatever. I don't know. My ear is itchy.
Yeah, those headphones. Make me itch. There's an interdimensional race called the owl race. They're which gets confusing because they're a type of reptilian, even though they're called owls. And you
Yeah,
had
because the
the
guy that came up with that story was on peyote.
did you ever see the Fourth Kind? That movie,
The fourth
the
kind.
fourth,
It
the
sounds
Fourth Kind.
familiar.
It's takes place in Alaska, and it has a therapist, and he videotapes some of his clients, and they're being abducted at night, and
The
they're
fourth
coming to
kind.
him and they're telling him about these abductions and things. And I never did get down to the bottom of whether or not this was true or not. And it happened in Nome, Alaska. And it was presented as a like a docudrama
Yeah,
based on true events or something like that. And
it stars Mila Jovovich, so I'm probably gonna have to watch it because
well, okay, since you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but yeah, check that movie out. That movie absolutely scared me, scared me to the bone. And
um,
and there's some stuff in there. The Anunnaki are also in a woman in this. At some point, you'll see. Um, and well, somebody they're abducting this lady's daughter, and she's saying something like, "Oh my God!" And this voice from one of the aliens, as they're taking her daughter away, says, "I am God," and then takes her
yeah,
daughter.
well, because
Oh,
it's dramatic to say that.
oh,
I still say you should watch the TV show Falling Sky. Is
falling
it
sky.
Falling Sky? It was an old TV show, like '94 or something like that. Falling Sky.
Never heard of it.
Am I thinking of the right show? Um, it only did like half a season. Oh, oh, I'm trying to find it. It's something like that. Oh, I will
Fourth Kind
find I'll
is on
find a link.
Amazon. Are you a member of Amazon Prime?
No, it used to be, but I'd watch a thing once every 6 months, and I don't buy that much junk, so getting free
I let
shipping
mine
on
go.
nothing is not worth it.
Yeah. Um, I'm not sure if YouTube has it or not. It
What?
might. It's old enough now, I think, because it came out in like 2012, 2011, something like that.
What? The
Fourth Kind
fourth kind 2009.
or 2009. I saw it in 2010 or 2011, and it was about that time I noticed this thing in the west, and it wasn't a star, and it wasn't a planet, and it wasn't a plane or anything like that, and it would show up in the west at sundown. And my mom, I went to go visit my parents in Indiana, and was telling her about it. She goes, "Oh, that's my Mickey star," and her sister's name was Mickey, and she discovered this thing um, when her sister passed away, and so she always called it her Mickey star. And I'm like, "I don't think it's a star, Mom." She goes, "I don't know what it is." She goes, "But it's always right there." And I said, "Yeah." So we would sit out there and watch it, and everything else would be moving, and it wasn't a space station, and it would stay there, and it was so bright, it was freaky, and then it would just blink out, and then I had to go on the north side of the house. And this thing followed me home. And it's a 6-hour drive from my parents' house to here. That thing followed me. It stayed right with me. And I called Mom when I finally arrived at home, and I said, "What happened with the Mickey star?" She goes, "It's not been out all night." I said, "It followed me home." She said, "You're kidding." I said, "No, I'm not kidding." And it freaked me out. And it was right after I had seen this Fourth Kind movie. Some say that that is all a hoax. Others say that it is based on true stories, on a true story.
Well, like there are so many people that have, you got the like somebody sees something, and then it gets into their subconscious, and then it builds there.
There's
Like,
Nome, Alaska has a lot of UFO reports, and it's very close to that. There's like a triangular area in the middle of Alaska it's called the Alaska Triangle. Weird
yeah,
stuff happens in UFOs. Is that our
yeah,
alarm?
yeah. I'm just gonna find the name of that show, and then we are going to take off. It should be. Oh, Dark Skies. Sorry, Dark Skies.
That sounds kind of familiar.
Dark Skies, 96 to 97. There were 19 episodes.
Um,
Um,
hmm. We need to get you to East City Ranch. Rachel
I
and
don't
Renee
want.
have been there, and
I
you can
don't.
see
I don't
UFOs
want to go to
and
that.
Bigfoot. They have a Bigfoot there. They
I
have a-
don't need to see any of that stuff.
Well, seeing is believing, right? You have to see
Yeah,
something to believe it. Well, there you
I
go.
I do not need to join your
Cross
cult
off the list.
of of of
UFOs,
of
check.
true believers.
Sasquatch, check. And then we just have ghosts left.
Okay, so in 2 weeks we're gonna watch episode 1 of the X Files, and we're gonna
The X
talk about
Files.
it on your show. Big event, big event. Justin visit Raven on her territory. I'm still gonna naysay
Friendship
everything because
Radio will never be
I
the
don't
same.
I just don't care. Right? Tell that thing to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, okay. Hold on a second. I'm still on the air.
Yeah, we're wrapping up. I'm just gonna say goodbye. Party on, everyone.
Bye, party on.
Ra- Raven will see you on her show Wednesday, and then we'll be back here on Friday. Same
Yes.
bat
Yes.
time, same
Same
rant.
bat channel.
Yeah, rant later.
Betty hosts.
Bye, everybody. I'm hitting that now.
Bye.